But it's what they didn't do that has officers shaking their heads. It happened at the Cecil B. Moore Station near Temple University. Stephanie Esposito live at SEPTA headquarters with the story. Stephanie?
Well, what would you guys do if you saw a cop getting beat up? I asked that question to lots of people on the street today. Most of them said that they would pick up their phone and call 911. I couldn't get anyone to admit to me that they would take out their phone to record the fight, but SEPTA police tell me that that is exactly what happened, not once, but twice last week.
And I was horrified, I mean, I'm frightened for my cops.
Chief Thomas Nestel reacting to this video. Watch as the suspect, Ernest Hayes, who police say was avoiding arrest, throws SEPTA police officer Samuel Washington on the ground and pins him under a bench. Police say he was wanted in connection with a SEPTA ticket scam. When Officer Washington stopped him, this is what happened. The chief says not a single SEPTA passenger called for help, but this lady did take out her phone to record the fight.
My immediate thought was shame on you. Why don't you use that phone to call 911?
Were there any 911 calls that you're aware of?
Yeah, I'm aware of none other than the cashier.
The cashier called for help but didn't see the incident until the officer was on the ground kicking the glass. Passengers at the Cecil B. Moore Station in North Philly were surprised to hear that no one had stepped in.
I wouldn't have jumped in, but I would have called the police.
I'm shocked.
That's crazy.
Shocked. Because he's a human being, too. Right?
This would be the city of brotherly love, and, this going on is, crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
This happened not once, but twice last week at the Cecil B. Moore Station. Here's video of another crowd of people as two plainclothes SEPTA officers got beat up.
They go out every day and they work really hard and they try to make it safe for people and make people feel safe, but they rely on people to help, and we're not getting that in return, and it's starting to take its toll, and it's really concerning me.
Now, the chief tells me that he's really hoping that people aren't getting involved just because they assume that backup is already on the way. But he says that wasn't the case in these cases, and it's not always the case. As for that officer, Washington, the one who you saw being pinned down underneath the bench, the chief tells me that his back was hurt so badly he's still out of work. Reporting live from SEPTA headquarters, Stephanie Esposito, Fox 29 News.
Stephanie, thank you. Gun violence.